Hi Aries, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for May 2020. This month I'm using the Taramuka Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings. And to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Aries Sun, Aries Ascendant, and Aries Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, be sure to watch your cusp sign, because some months people are writing me and telling me their predictions and messages are coming to them from there. So you might want to check those out. So all that being said, Aries, now on to your May 2020 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Aries, is the Devil. And this is being addicted to something: drugs, alcohol, sex, gambling, spending money, cigarettes, whatever. It could also be being addicted to an unhealthy relationship or being trapped and bound to an unhealthy relationship. Some of you are feeling not quite right about something going on in your romantic life or your life in some way. You may be witnessing a lot of behavioral patterns and changes in your partner or in someone you're very close to, or could even be happening in yourself. In some ways, you don't trust what you're seeing. And what's the old saying? Seeing is believing. I feel like there's something you're not trusting about what you're seeing or witnessing. This may make you uncertain about the next step or the next phase of your life. And if it's not about a relationship, it could be about what's going on out there that you're not trusting of. You may feel like things are not going along as they should. Again, that could be in a relationship you're in or out in what's going on around you. You want there to be certainties, you want there to be guarantees, but there is definitely trust issues broiling here. You've got to be strong, you've got to hold your ground and be firm and speak your mind. This is not a time to be mincing words or, reserving your opinion. It's also not a time for you to, energetically hold yourself back in any way. You see the writing on the wall of what's not right, what's not trustworthy, what's not honest. And you've got to be clear in your own mind and of your own intentions and of what you make of it. You may feel unsettled. You may feel like there's some things that are going on that have gotten out of hand or off course. You may feel a lot of push and pull factors of what's going on inside of you, like this pushing and pulling sensation. There may be certain aspects that you like of some things that are going on, like status or elevation or placement of something that you're involved in, either in society, in work, or in a relationship. But yet, conversely, on the other side, there's things that are just not sitting right with you that then make it totally clouds the picture and makes you question too many things. It brings up too much uncertainty in you. Some of you may be feeling like you're having a war inside of yourself. It could be with your ego and your desires, with what you intuitively sense, know, and feel is right. So the next card you have is the Ten of Cups, and this is happily ever after. Happy home, happy life, happy family, great love and abundance of happiness and joy in a love relationship. It could mean that. Happy home, happy children, good health. This is now a time where you want to be reaching for the stars and creating the life that you want. You're feeling like all good things can come to you if you can just attain this goal. Like, I feel like this is something you're striving for. You may feel like there's some things that are settled, there's some things that are cozy, there's some things that are under control in your world. I feel like you're like, but I have to keep this going. I have to go keep striving for more, reach higher, go further, reach for more in this world. So even though you may feel content and cozy in some ways, it's like you're still striving for a better life, more attainment, higher goals. It's still, you're still in the striving and achieving and goal-oriented sense. It's almost like if I can just get through this or get through that, then I will attain all of this, all of these, great love, emotions, and all these things. So this could be like really a goal for you. You may have some of this, but you're still striving for more of it, is how my guides are showing me. You may feel like it's a little elusive to you, or it's something that's a pipe dream, or it's like it's got to happen. I do feel that many of you will attain this, but it may take 9 months to a year for this to occur. You may not be having this full goal attainment of this 10 of Cups card in May. Some of you might, but some of you, it's something that you're still reaching and striving for. And I get over the course of the next month, 9 months to a year, you will achieve it. And many of you are going to be very thoughtful and cognizant about what you're creating, what you're doing, and what energy and projects and work you're putting out there into the world. Many of you are going to be really focused on that. And your own energy to attract love, positive relationships, and achieving your goals and aims. I feel like you're going to be very mindful of what you think about, you bring about, where attention goes, energy flows, or where energy flows, attention goes, and what you'll manifest. I feel like you're going to be really mindful of like all of that moving forward. The next card you have is the World, and this is having control. The planets in the heavens and the spirit guides around you conspiring to give you more control. This could be the end of a karmic cycle ending and a new karmic cycle beginning. This is where you are going to muster up a lot of courage and strength to say a lot of things you want to say and do a lot of things you want to do. You're not going to be hampered or held back or held down by other people's opinions and other people's judgments, and you're not going to be held back by that. You're like, been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, been through hell and back. I'm not going to like worry about what you think of me, what you say, what your opinion is, what your opinion is. I don't care. I'm going for it. I feel like you've got this like big go for it energy. You may feel like unstoppable energy. Like, why did I let this person control me? Or why did I let this person rent so much space in my head? Why did I let this person dominate and control me or manipulate me? Why did I let this person or situation or group or organization or business hold me back or make me feel bad about myself or question my ethics or question my abilities or talents or skills? Like, you're going to be realizing that, Aries, that you gave a lot of power away to things that you really shouldn't have. That was not in your highest good, not in your best interests, and not in alignment with your true path of what you came here to achieve. I feel that some of the things that have happened in this world now is showing you like, what do I have to lose? What did I possibly waste all this energy and angst over this one, that one, and the other one? This company, that business, that place, this person, that ex, You're going to be like, why did I waste all that energy? What did I not feel I could conquer on my own? Why did I feel I needed to? Some of it was karma. Some of it's karmic agreements you had with them before you incarnated in this plane, so you had soul contracts with them. But you didn't necessarily need to go through the karma with them as long as you did. Some of these things you could have exited out of way sooner, but for this reason or that reason or this protection or that insecurity or this doubt or that worry, you didn't. So now you're like, time is of the essence. You may start to feel like time is speeding up. Maybe you're feeling like your biological clock is ticking. For some of you, it could be just you feel like there's too much question and uncertainty in the world. So why am I going to waste time dithering over little stupid nonsensical things? I need to push myself and get out there and, strive for my goals, do what I want, learn to be happy, not stay stuck in patterns that are unhealthy or bring me down or are detrimental for me. I feel that many of you Aries are going to be doing a lot of that kind of examination. You have the Justice card next. Look, you had 1, 2, 3 major arcana cards out of the 5. So Judgment, this can be Justice. This could be dealing with court documents, legal papers, lawyers, the court systems, lawsuits, settlements of any kind. This could also be not legal, where something that was unfair or unjust in your life is now going to become fair and just. This is like a day of reckoning where you're going to start understanding things from a much larger perspective. You're going to know how things are handled, and you're going to oversee how things are going to be moving forward in the future and how things are going to be handled. Now, this could have to do with your job, your work life. It could have to do with any projects or plans that you're hiring people to work to do for you, or businesses you are creating, or any of that. It's like you're going to be in a position of judge and authority over how things are going to roll forward. You're going to be your own judge. This is going to be a time where things that were out of balance or unfair will become more balanced and fair in your life, and maybe in a broader sense, maybe even in a global sense. You could receive notification in the mail that there's some kind of documents that you need to review and papers that need to be signed either via email. This could have to do with, taxes. It could have to do with any legal cases, lawsuits, or settlements. It could have to do with any contractual work or deals that need to be signed. Either way, no matter what's going on, I do feel that you're going to feel like things are finally rolling along in the right direction. And it's up to you, believe it or not. In a lot of ways, Aries, it's going to be like your call. It's going to be your call how things are going to roll here. Maybe you feel like things were out of your hands. Like things have gotten taken away from you where it was like not your choice, not your say. I feel like you're going to start to feel like you have more of a say in how things are going to move forward. You're also going to have a better understanding of the approach of how things need to be handled. Anything that would be like judicial. That could even be in relationships. You could be in a relationship and you're like, okay, now I understand how this relationship is going to roll and how things need to be handled to achieve and strike balance. It could also be in actual legalities and in a legal sense. You may understand now more how things need to roll forward to be more fair and balanced. And this is a time where a lot of Aries will be concerned with handling things, moving forward, following and adhering maybe to certain laws and restrictions or protocols as well. Your last card in the reading for May 2020 is Nine of Cups. And Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, all good things coming to you in an emotional sense. You could also feel like full and contented at this time. Capricorn also got this card as well. This is a time where you're going to rejoice. There's some kind of rejoicing and partying that's going to go on. It could be a celebration for somebody's birthday, or it could be some things going on out in the world and you're going to feel like, woohoo, I'm going to party it up now, celebrate, yee, you know, get out and shake the cobwebs out of my hair and get the dust off and, you know, lighten the mood. I do pick up like drinking, partying, so I do feel like I don't always read that like this. That card doesn't always come up to me as that. A lot of times it doesn't, but I picked that up for you. I feel like over the past couple of months, you've seen a lot of things fall apart, or you've had something in your life that was disappointing that fell apart, or just things out in the world that fell apart that you didn't like. But I feel like this is in the past and things are starting to get realigned and kind of get put back together again. You've got to understand your value and your worth. I feel like there's something about you that you've either forgotten it or you've kind of like let that slide. And it's important to realize your value and your worth and not forget that you are an important light being. You came here, you reincarnated on this earth at this time for a very specific reason. What the reason is for you is going to be different for each one of you, but you didn't just like haphazardly incarnate at this time. You picked this time for a reason. This could be a time period you're coming into where you're like fulfilling your life's destiny. I know that may sound really big and like, what the hell is she talking about? Because there may be things that you're going to start doing now, rolling forward, that you're really like, the reason you came here and incarnated, you're fulfilling that mission. Maybe it's the work you're going to do. Maybe it's people that you're going to help. Maybe it's things you're going to create or sell or services that you provide or something that you're going to do that's going to be very impactful and you're going to like achieve your goals. You're going to achieve your aims. Remember, you had that earlier in your reading that you were still striving. You were going to still strive and more, and that, you know, some of this isn't going to come about for 9 months to a year from now. But you're being guided and you're on the right path, Aries, and many of you in May and June and July and August or somewhere in that time frame is going to be a time for you to, you know, let your hair down, have some fun, and engage in joy and celebrations and feeling like you're re-emerging into the world again. Maybe not even having anything to do, may not have anything to do with what just went on. Maybe this is just something like that's happening to you regardless of what just went on. And you're re-emerging. It's like your soul wants to re-emerge in some way. I know that sounds a little weird, but I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe if you would like to receive notification when I upload my videos to YouTube. As I always say, my most recent video series that I've recorded for my Vimeo on-demand pages, which are filled with predictions and messages channeled from my spirit guides for specific topics and astrological configurations and many different things. Those links are always posted below these videos, down below in the description box in the Show More section. And they're also on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. You go to the videos tab on my menu, and there you will, if you click on that, you'll see all the different video series I have listed, what oracle cards or tarot cards I used, or crystals, or whatever I've used, how long the predictions are for, so you can read the descriptions there. pick the series that you want, click on the sign you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, some of the most recent video series, as I say, I always post them below. And every month I do psychic crystal readings. This month, the psychic crystal readings for each zodiac sign for May 2020. That link is down below, where I stop this video at the end and I continue on looking into the crystal and get additional messages and predictions from my spirit guides for you for this month of May 2020. So if you're interested in getting those, that link is below this video. Important angel messages for these changing times for each sign of the zodiac. That link is below this video. I used Angels and Ancestors Oracle card. I used the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards and Ask an Angel Oracle cards, and got messages from angels and guides as to what you need to know from these important and changing times that we're going through, this pivotal time on Earth. You've incarnated here for a purpose at this time. So these messages may speak more to your soul. They do give messages and predictions. So you might want to check those out. The other most recent link I have down below is also from my What's Lucky and New for You Psychic Tarot readings in 2020. What's lucky and new for you in 2020 for each sign of the zodiac. Psychic Tarot and Oracle. There's an Oracle card in there for each sign as well. So that link is below this video. I also have several other links below this video that would pertain to what you're going through right now as far as astrologically. They're Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards and crystal readings connected to that. Those links are below. If you would like to help support this channel and donate to my channel, below all those links is a donation link connected to PayPal. And I want to say thank you so much for all of you that have been very generous and donated to my channel. It does help a lot. Thank you so much for that. And if you would like to receive more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC also on Facebook, and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use many different divination tools there and give you psychic predictions and messages that are not just for the day that I post the messages. Sometimes they're talking a few months out, a few weeks out. It's never just for one day. Many people find those messages resonate with them, and you may find they resonate with you as well. So I'd love to see you over there if you would like to check that out. So I hope you have all the possible positive energy and uplifting energy come to you this month of May 2020. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.